What Month Is It is a collaboration with host Tammy Happiness Created with co-host Miriam Craft with Miriam, Cindy at Z9 Designs, and special guest Bree at Bree Arts. Tammy, the host, Happiness Created, loves crafting, especially farmhouse, vintage, patriotic, and themed home decor. Tammy is so helpful and kind. Our co-host, Craft with Miriam, loves farmhouse, lemon, and other themed decor. She enjoys working with wood and is also very inspirational. My name is Cindy at Z9 Designs, and I like modern, contemporary, with everything in between. And as you all know, I love crafting the unusual. Bree at Bree Arts is breaking into the craft world. She loves dupes, especially Kirkland. She makes beautiful DIYs. So make sure you subscribe to the host, the co-host, and guest host. Also, please like, save, and comment. And check out the playlist to watch all of the other amazing collaborators and crafters. June is a very busy month. Weddings, graduations, Father's Day, and other things. But one of the things about June, it has a flower of the month, and the flower of the month is a rose. So let's get into our first DIY. The supplies you need for this DIY are pink printed papers, and you can also use yellow printed papers by Autumn, stem and leaves, glue stick, hot glue, scissors, toothpick or skewers, and of course you need a printer. Download and print out the papers to make these beautiful roses. If you have a printer that prints back to back, that would be the best. However, I did not have that, so I glued two pieces of paper together so that they would be the same on either side. I cut out the squares, and after I had done that, I folded each one in half and then in half again. And you will see a heart shape, which you will take your scissors and cut out the heart shape and snip the end of the heart. You will open the petal and start cutting where the lines are. So, for example, the first one, I cut one petal, and the second, 2 petals, and the third, 3 petals, and the last one, you cut 1/2 of it. So be sure to save all of the pieces. Do not discard any of them. Roll or curl the petals with a toothpick or skewers, and you do that to each one of the petals. And you can put them aside until they are all curled. Then you want to assemble each petal. You want to glue it together side to side and set it aside until all of them have been assembled. Then you want to put some hot glue on the stem and assemble them from the largest to the smallest, and make sure they all have an opening at the bottom. Now, if they don't, you can snip a little bit at the bottom to make sure that you can thread the rose through the stem. Roll the smaller petals to fit inside the rose, and make sure that you stagger the petals so that they will reflect a real rose. Pick out the glue webs and then add the leaves and style. Here is a variation of pink and yellow roses. I added a pearl in the center and they look absolutely stunning. So as you see them styled, a yellow rose signifies cheer, happiness, or maybe a little jealousy. And the pink roses represent happiness or admiration. Now on to our second DIY. And if you look at the birthstone of the month of June, it is a pearl. And pearls are associated with purity, honesty, and modesty. And it is possible that you can expect a little romance. The supplies you need for this DIY include chipboard and also a strip of chipboard that measures 1.5 by 6 inches, some computer paper, white chalk paint, scissors, reptile adhesive, and a couple of sheets of adhesive pearls, and maybe a little hot glue. So trace the pattern of the vessel of your liking on computer paper, and then cut out the pattern and trace the pattern on chipboard. Now you will need to determine where the folds should be and begin gluing them together with hot glue. However, I found that reptile glue worked the best because it leaves the edges smooth and clean. The bottom is glued first, then the sides. Then cut a strip of chipboard to fit the sides and the top. Once it is assembled, paint the entire vessel with white acrylic chalk paint and allow it to dry. Then the pattern that you cut out for the vessel, you can use that to cut out your adhesive pearls. You will stick that to your vessel and add pieces where it is lacking, but make sure to cut off the excess. Oh, what a cute vessel made from scratch. Put your flowers inside and style. I had some full flowers from a baby shower that I attended, and so there you have it. I think it is so cute. In fact, I made a vessel similar to this last year. You can check back with my DIYs. It is a little different style, and it is on my mantle, but I will show it to you. Isn't it pretty? The last DIY is highlighting African American Music Month. I love music. I play the piano and sing sometimes. So I am going to make a record keychain. The supplies needed for this DIY include one small wood round, black acrylic paint, ethnic paper, music paper, large round punch, small round punch, keychain, a crocodile punch. Measure the wood round to find the middle, then punch a hole in the middle of the wood round with a crocodile, and a small hole at the top with a regular hole punch. Once that is done, you can paint the front, sides, and back of the wood round and set aside to dry by putting a skewer in the center for better drying ability. Use the round, large punch to cut out the ethnic paper and punch an opening in the center of that. Then you want to use reptile glue to adhere the paper to the center of the record. I typed on the computer Cindy's records, soprano and piano, song She's a Crafter, and labeled Small's Modern Music. I placed a large jump ring on it, and now it is ready to put your keys on the ring. So if you have liked what you've seen, please subscribe, like, save, and comment if you so choose. And remember, if everyone was kind, what a different world we would see. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.